Oh my god. My mind is blown.
Same.
I don't even know where to begin from.
Crazy.
Hey guys, Ningalallarkante channel ki swagatam. Njan Savjos.
Nyan Megan.
And in this video, we are going to review Drishyam 2. We actually just finished watching the movie and I don't know what to say. Like, my mind is literally blown.
Same.
Yeah. So, couple of things that we are going to talk about in this review. And first of all, this is a non-spoiler review. So
yeah, we're gonna try to.
So if you haven't,
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, it's totally safe to watch this video because we are not going to reveal any details. So the first thing that comes off right off the bat is the beginning. Like the whole movie in general had like a slow start, but in the end, it was like fast-paced.
Yeah.
Like almost like if you blinked, you would miss some crucial details in the end. But I did feel in the beginning that there was like a side story developing because they showed like different characters and I was like, how is this character playing a role in this movie? Because I just couldn't connect the dots, you know?
Yeah, and I mean, I think that was well done because they had to introduce these characters slowly and like there was no action really in the movie, but it was because the story was so rich. So I think like at the beginning, even if it was a little bit slow, introducing all those characters was important and it really added to the story.
Right. And that's one of the things that I liked about this movie as well because it did not have like any action
Yeah,
scenes
there were no
as
like
such.
fight scenes or anything
Exactly.
like that, but it didn't need it.
Exactly, because the story was just so rich, like you said, and also the acting.
Yeah.
Like each and every character, they acted so well, which kind of like brought the life into this movie, you know. So kind of goes with whatever we have talked about in the past. I've said multiple times that Malayalam movies do not need action to make the movie so nice and so great because the story and the acting, those things are just enough to put up a great show, I guess, and to put up a great movie. And that's exactly what this movie did. The third point is basically the twist.
Yeah, so there was like two different twists, right? There was like a couple characters.
Oh yes.
There was like a twist with a couple of characters.
Oh yes.
Which I didn't see coming like at all.
Right. Me too.
Yeah.
Like it was jaw dropping.
Yeah. And then the end was like a huge twist.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's kind of what happened in the first movie too. Like so many twists, especially in the end. I wasn't expecting that twist and so carefully thought.
Yeah.
I had some jaw-dropping like reactions, I guess.
Yeah.
When, especially with the twists in the character, I was like, whoa. And then the twist in the end, I was like, wow. Like, you know?
Yeah, just the ending, like how the story came out, it just was so smart. That's what I kept thinking. Like, somebody who wrote this is really smart and like creative, I guess, when they came up with this plot twist.
Right. Yeah, and that's why I guess like writing is like considered so important because that's where all the creative juices come out. You know, that's where you determine if a movie is going to be a hit or a miss. You know, and the other thing before we talk about the ending was that I have seen the first movie, Drishyam, but you haven't yet. For people who are wondering if you need to watch the first movie even before watching the second one, I would say like it helps. It definitely helps if you have seen the first one. You would be able to understand things a lot better, but I guess it's not an absolute must because you had not seen the first movie, but yet you were still able to grasp and make the connections with what happened in the first movie, and you were able to understand like what was happening in the second movie. So it helps, but it's not needed. So I hope we were able to help you out with that decision making if you needed to see the first one or not.
Yeah.
The biggest takeaway for me from this movie was the ending, where they talked about systemic failure. So for me, that was like, I actually had to like sit down and think about it for a minute. And I was like, wow, such a strong point made in the ending of this movie, where they spoke about systemic failure. And that's right, that exists even today.
Yeah.
The judiciary system right now that we have has a lot of flaws, you know.
Yep.
And
Everywhere.
Everywhere, not just in India, but also here. And we'll get to the part about why we are saying that it exists even here. One other point that made in the ending of the movie was that if you put things into perspectives, like both the families deserve justice. Both the families.
So both families deserve justice because they both had a crime committed against them.
Right. They both had crimes committed against each other, I guess.
Yeah.
So you could not just say, okay, yeah, this family is right, because in a certain perspective, both of the families are wrong.
Yeah.
And both of them deserve justice, but it's unfortunate that with the judiciary system that we have today, we'll never be able to deliver justice to both of them.
Yeah.
You know, and that is such a strong point to make. So I was like, wow, like that is so true. Like, if I put things into perspective, I was like, that's right. Like, both of them are suffering, and there's no right way to give justice to both of them. You know, in this particular scenario.
Yeah.
Right now is the time to maybe talk about why we are saying that it exists even here, because if you guys, we are not making any promotion or anything of any show here, but it's just that coincidentally, I guess we both are watching Making a Murderer on Netflix.
It's a little bit older. I think it's from 2018, but he hadn't seen it yet, so I was having him watch it.
I hadn't seen it.
Yeah, if you guys haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, it's an absolute must. Like, it's an absolute must. Like, I was blown away. Like, seriously. And I was so shocked because, like, up until watching that docu-series on Netflix, I was like, oh yeah, like there must be no systemic failure in the US. But I was like, no, it exists even here, you know. And it opened my eyes in a lot of ways. So that's why we were saying that it exists everywhere. So there is something that needs to be corrected, I guess, everywhere, not just here, not just in India, but everywhere in general. But I think we are digressing a little bit. But coming back to the topic of this video, one brilliant thing that they did, even with the ending, was that they left us in a cliffhanger. I guess one of the main characters popped the question in a way that indicates whether that would be another sequel or not.
Yeah.
And they haven't revealed that yet. So I'm like, that's creative and that's brilliant, because now we don't even know if the series is going to just end with this second movie, Drishyam 2, or if there's going to be one more movie coming out. So that was kind of creative, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree. Overall, really good movie.
Yeah,
I
overall,
really
yes, I would definitely recommend, and I hope you share the same opinion as me.
Yeah.
If you have seen the movie, let us know, guys, what other details we might have missed from this review, because we would like to hear from you guys. And if you guys liked our review, please do let us know what other review we should be making and of which movie. We would be more than happy to make a review video. If you guys have any videos for us to react to, what are they supposed to do?
Comment below, follow us on social media, send us messages. Everything's in the description box below.
Yes. And that was it for this video, guys. We'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, time out. If you guys like this video, you guys know the drill. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell icon notification button so you don't miss any other update. And if you guys have more such videos, please do send them our way. All of the details will be in the description box below.
And don't forget to check out our other videos and follow us on social media.